Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all other placements. Welcome back to Silver Dawn Tarot. Hey guys, sorry about the audio issues last week. I've switched over to the studio mic that I do all of my professional voiceovers with, so you should notice a bit of a difference in audio quality. Let's go ahead and jump into your reading for the week ahead, guys. Cross watchers, do be advised that roles can be reversed, so a brief loud noise in 3, 2, 1. Spirit Source, Most High, Divine, Adonai, Elohim, show me what my Cancerians need to know for the week ahead. The overall energy for the upcoming week. Guys, do be advised that we are still dealing with this eclipse energy. It will continue to linger for about 6 months. Yes. Not only that, but we also have a lunar eclipse coming up at the end of the month as well, guys. So, yeah, partial lunar eclipse. So, interesting energies that are playing out, guys. The theme is kind of be prepared for anything. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles is represented by this card. As you can see, you see the sprouts here that are coming up out of the seed represented there. The Ace of Pentacles is a seed that is planted. It's a very stable offer that you receive that is planted, that ultimately grows with care and time into the Ten of Pentacles. It's the very beginning of a long-term investment, okay? This is a very serious offer. The Eight of Wands, forward movement or communication after a period of pause, okay? It does appear that someone wants to possibly return. We have an apology here or a message of emotion. This person here, it's a little, I feel like this is you, Cancer, really quite honestly, having your guard up here with the King of Swords. Kind of a little hesitant when it comes to this person and their motives, really quite honestly. Could be dealing with an air sign, could be dealing with an earth sign. You know, by the time we get done, we'll have all signs on the, or all elements on the table. Spirit, the recent past, the current energy, and the near future energy, whatever that means to you, the recent past and the near future being subjective. As always, guys, take it as it resonates. In the recent past, we do have justice. In the current, we have the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Okay, the Three of Wands and the Moon. So whatever it is that you are manifesting and looking forward to seems to be a little bit of a mystery. Maybe even you don't know. Interesting. It just seems that you are looking for something that is solid, something that you can plant and have. It's like making an investment for the long term, like a CD or a bond that takes time to mature is the best way that I can describe the Ace of Pentacles here. The Moon, Piscean energy, Justice, Libra. We are still in Libra season. We'll be transitioning out of it at the end of, what is it? The 22nd will be the last day of Libra season, and we'll move into Scorpio season. Guys, so, Piscean energy here on the board as well. This can be things that we're afraid of. It can be deep emotions. It can also be something that we're keeping secret. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get to clarifying the justice here in the recent past, please, Spirit. This can be about bringing things into balance. It can also be about contracts and legalities. The justice, please, Spirit, the justice. And whatever it is that you're moving toward or doing here, you're doing it very by the book is what I'm hearing, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight in the deck. A lot of earth energy that's coming through. By the way, just FYI, you could be dealing with an earth sign. Really does kind of feel that way. The Three of Pentacles is about building a solid foundation here. So there's something about wanting to take your time. Yeah, it almost seems as if you're wanting to bring balance back into a situation, probably restore balance, or possibly restore balance within yourself, really quite honestly. Yeah, there's a need to rebalance things here for a fresh new beginning. Without anything indicating that you've closed out a cycle, I am very much feeling that a cycle has closed out for you in the current energies, there's a bit of feeling left out in the cold. Justice can represent a final decree of divorce or something of that nature coming through. At the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so long-term stability here. This may have been something that is weighing very heavily on your mind. It could indicate that you're recently out of a long-term situation here, and it's causing you to sort of go within and quiet the mind so that you can move things onto calmer waters here with the Six of Swords. The Hermit being Virgo energy, a need to go within and do some deep, heavy soul searching here. Okay. Yeah. I feel like this has been something that has been a long time in the works. It's not surprising that this happened. You're sort of just taking it as an inevitability at this point, but still trying to make peace with the whole thing as well. Let's see what else is underneath the deck. The Page of Wands. Yeah, there's also an air of wanting to explore and see what's out there. I do see your desire for a new beginning here. The Ace of Pentacles. Let's take a look at the overall energy. The Ace of Pentacles, a brand new, stable beginning here. The Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, whatever it is, you want things to be by the book. Wow. Hello. The two spiritual leaders of the deck here, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Taurus and Libra energy here in the Hierophant. Cancer and Pisces here in the High Priestess. She sees the beginning, the middle, and the end of all things. She literally receives universal knowledge directly through her. She sits between two pillars, one of the Buddha, one of Yeshua, and in her lap she holds the Book of Torah. So it's about literally communing with spirituality in its most basic essence. Very deep card here. Her robe actually turns into the universal waters of consciousness. It's a very fascinating card. So yeah, it does feel like anywhere you see water, it is actually from her cloak. Okay, because this is right at the beginning of the tarot, the major arcana, the Hierophant. Yeah, again, listening to your intuition, gaining spiritual wisdom, guidance, listening to your intuition, paying attention to signs and synchronicities. This more so paying attention to signs and synchronicities. This is more about organized religion here. This is also about paying attention to your dreams. Yeah, I was going to say that. All major arcana here. Okay, so this is definitely without a doubt a very... you've got a lot of major arcana that are coming out here. So this is a huge shift here for you, Cancer. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio here. Yes, you are closing out a chapter. You're beginning a new one. This can also mean travel, distance. This can be an accomplishment. This can be something that you've been working toward here for quite some time. You're following the only thing that we need now is the Wheel of Fortune, really, quite honestly. I'm curious. No? Okay. Underneath the deck, the moon. The moon can also indicate... so there's a road that goes up underneath the moon through the mountains, and the fool must travel that path. The mountains signifying success here in the tarot. And he must follow that path, not really being able to see clearly, following his intuition, following Spirit Source and the Almighty Divine's guidance, trusting that he is on the right path and that he must not stray from that path, moving toward wish fulfillment here. Aquarius energy, the star. This is also about hope and healing. Yeah, you're moving toward personal wish fulfillment. So whatever you consider to be personal wish fulfillment, this is not. The Ten of Cups is more about family, children, long-term emotional stability and happiness. Yes, it is pretty much the definition of complete and total happiness, but this is happiness on a personal level, very personal level of happiness here. So it really does seem as if you're trying to get back to a place where you're investing in yourself here. Piscean energy and Aquarius energy coming out. Wow, you've got some heavy hitters here. I won't lie, Cancer. This is a huge shift. The Five of Pentacles, it's a lonely road here that you're traveling at the moment. Don't give up hope, because I see a lot of fantastic energy surrounding you. I will say that. The Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, possibly being a little bit mindful of your resources, finances, possibly. I almost feel this is more, yeah. The King of Swords here, the King of Swords was in the bottom of the deck as well. It really does feel like you're on guard here because you've been left out in the cold. See, the dichotomy of that is that you have the Fool card here, okay? Wanting to take a leap of faith. What you don't see in this Fool card is that the universe is there to catch you. This is typically pictured as someone who is walking to the precipice of a cliff, a chasm, if you will, a fissure in a cavern, and getting ready to take that leap of faith, knowing full well and having faith that the universe, spirit, source, and the almighty divine will catch them when they fall. Okay. Yeah, it's you're having to place a lot of trust in spirit. You're in a really good place here to make this leap of faith, but yet you're guarded. It's almost as if you're blocking your own manifestation here. Be careful of that. The Knight of Wands, yes, I do feel as if you're ready to connect with someone in a passionate way, if I may say so, but it also feels a little impulsive here. I will say that you're a little scattered here, okay? In the present moment, there may be some confusion. What I don't see is the Seven of Cups, which I would expect to see with possibly daydreaming, confusion, illusion, something of that nature. Possibly the Two of Pentacles going back and forth, but I'm feeling that kind of energy here as if you know that you want to get started on something here. You're just not sure if you want to be passionate about it, logical about it, or just go ahead and take a leap of faith and see where that gets you. Again, at the bottom of the deck, we do have Aquarius energy here, Sagittarius here, Temperance. You now have 1, 2, 3 cards. Oh, and we have the Hermit as well underneath the deck of listening to your intuition. The Queen of Wands here, yeah, this is about confidence. It's also about portraying self-assurance, even if you're not feeling that way on the inside, if you're still healing here with Temperance. Temperance is about pouring into your own cup. You do seem very self-focused, and I don't mean that in a selfish way. I mean pouring into your own cup, knowing that you cannot pour from an empty cup. So the Star, she has two cups that she is pouring, one back into the pool of divine consciousness and one onto the land. So striking a balance here in harmony. 2 cards of balance, 2 cards of bringing things full circle and hope and healing. Really pouring into, it's very deep, but pouring into your divine consciousness while also investing in yourself as well, okay? Yeah. But on the surface, you just appear normal, happy, and unbothered by the situation. Underneath the surface, there's a lot going on, okay? I can definitely see that. This is going to bother me. I don't know why I keep doing this. And then I look back at it, and it's like my OCD kicks in, and I'm like, yeah, I have to fix that. There we go. So yeah, you know that you want to get going. You just are not sure about what approach to take at this point in time. It's about you. I will say that it seems more about the journey than the destination for you at this point in time, which really, quite honestly, it's a fantastic place to be emotionally, to just kind of allow Spirit Source and the Almighty Divine to guide you where you need to go, either logically, passionately, or by taking a leap of faith, minding your stability, allowing things to close out and for something new to begin, to face your fears and take a step into the unknown. Really, quite honestly, with the moon here, Piscean energy. Let's go ahead and see the moon, please, Spirit. The moon. Yeah, there's a lot of trust that's coming through here. There's a lot of adventure is what I'm getting. What did I say? Two of Pentacles. Weighing things out, doing your research here. Yeah, definitely feels... I love it whenever I say something like that and it comes out as confirmation. Means that my intuition is on point. Yeah. In the back of your mind here, in the near past, you're going to look back, and I think there is going to be a realization of how far you've come. And I say that fully knowing that I'm looking at the death card, okay? And you may be saying, well, how do you mean? What this is an ending. Well, it's not necessarily an ending. It depends on your perspective, okay? Remember, perception is reality, okay? So depending on how you perceive it, it can be a fresh new beginning, or it can be an ending, okay? So it's cyclical, just like the world here. The closing of one cycle, the ending of one thing, brings about a beautiful new beginning in another aspect. Okay, guys? So, Scorpio energy, heavy Scorpio. Yeah, it feels like you've really fought to get where you're at. You've manifested this. You may be looking back saying, I remember whenever I first started manifesting where I am now and thinking that it would never happen. And now part of manifestation is learning to let go and allow the universe to bring in your manifestations. It may not be exactly down to the letter, exactly what you wanted, what you had in your mind. And that's the danger of manifestation, is that it doesn't always appear in the form in which you think it will, okay? Say self-love, okay? Or love in general, okay? May not be... I always use this example, and I mean, there's absolutely no way that this person watches my channel, but Ian Somerhalder, okay? You may have that in your mind whenever you're manifesting the love of your life. That's not who you're going to get, okay? May come in a completely different package, but the heart, the soul, the essence is what really, truly matters, okay? Personality traits, morals, ethics, beliefs, standards, that's what you're really manifesting. That's what you really need to be paying attention to. I keep saying need, and I need to stop saying need. Yeah, the Magician, Virgo and Gemini energy manifestation here. Possibly clarity on why this ending had to happen. We do see the Five of Wands there. Conflict. Could have been a lot of conflict that you're reflecting on, how far you've come. Really, quite honestly, how much you've endured. There does seem to be this final chapter that is closing out here. This really kind of seems close together, because it seems like there is a lot of confusion here. So it seems like you're needing to, I don't want to say rush, but it feels as if you're almost rushing yourself here, Cancer, to hurry up and decide on a new path here, because we do have the Two of Wands, the World card being pictured here directly above it in the card here. So the closing out of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle, and needing to pick a new path here. Moving on to calmer waters, I can tell you, is something that you're certainly hoping for. If I can get this card to come out. There you go. Yeah, you want to move on to calmer waters in the mind. It does seem as if you may have been a little restless. The King of Pentacles, I like to see this more than I do the King of Swords. Not that there is anything wrong with the King of Swords. Very logical, but tends to be possibly a bit on the apathetic and cold side here. The King of Pentacles is a little warmer and more focused on stability here. So, yeah, there's a a call to judgment, a call to more scorpionic energy here, guys. So, yeah. Some of you may have Scorpio in your chart. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. It does not have to be the case, but take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Judgment here. This is about a spiritual awakening. It really feels like you've had a spiritual awakening here overall about letting go and letting what will be. You are still doing your research here whenever it comes to moving forward, I think. This may indicate a change in location, a change in address, a change in housing, a change in job. I definitely see that Two of Pentacles energy here, deciding what it is that you want to do with this newfound freedom, this new beginning here. We do have two aces showing up. You're looking at new, and again, we have another card of balance. 1, 2, 3 cards of balance here, indicating that there is something that needs to be realigned. The Two of Pentacles can be a card of managing things, bringing things back into balance. The Six of Pentacles also an equal give and take, justice, the epitome of balance, okay? As if to reiterate, balance, okay? There's a need for balance. Funny Spirit, thank you so much. Okay, I'm just gonna put that over there. Sometimes I tell you, there's a sense of humor here. Yeah, okay, Libra energy. The fact that this is showing up in the recent past and in the near future, I believe, is that there's still something that you're realizing even after. There's some internal work that needs to be done here. Intuitively, I'm picking that up, especially considering that we have the moon here, and we're still seeing that things are not quite feeling balanced. Okay, it could have to do with looking back on this ending that has occurred and trying to make sense of everything, okay? Whenever you get to the end of a cycle here, whenever you're closing out a cycle, there is a period of time in which you reflect back on the entirety of the cycle itself, okay? So, before you begin again. Very interesting read here. Let me know if this resonates with you guys in the comments. Also, let me know how you're enjoying the sound quality, if it is better than it was last week. But I do see that you definitely want to move forward here. You're just a little confused on how to do it. I will say one caveat that I'm noticing is the Five of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands here. And the Fool as well. It feels like in an effort to quelch some loneliness, some solidarity, some solitude that you're feeling here, this feeling of being left out in the cold, you may be attempting to seek comfort in short-term pleasurable activities, if you catch my drift. Taking things, getting under to get over, okay, as they say. Let's run through the signs really quick. We have Libra here in the Justice. We have Cancer and Pisces here in the High Priestess. You and Pisces. The Hierophant, Taurus and Libra. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio here in the World. Yeah, huge energy here in the overall view, and without a doubt, a desire to have something stable and something very emotional here. Aquarius and or Aries and Aquarius here in the Fool card. Yes, you do want to take a leap of faith. Again, I say in the present moment, it's almost as if you're willing to try anything, okay? There are mixed energies. Take a pause right now at this time, whenever you're watching this, or this week, and allow yourself to experience that healing energy of temperance, okay? Pouring into your own cup. We also have Libra, again, coming out. Scorpio in the Judgment. It feels like in the near future there is going to be clarity here whenever it comes to what needs to be brought into balance, so that you can move forward here. Piscean energy in the Moon. This can also mean taking a look and being brave enough to take a look at the deep shadow side of yourself and possibly do some shadow work. I know, something that not everyone wants to do, but it is essential in making a decision of which way you want to go. Okay, so we have indecision here with the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Wands is more about setting your intentions and making plans. Okay, so I think there's a little clarity that needs to be more balance, and a little clarity that needs to come to the surface here and be uncovered with the moon. Yes, that does sometimes mean doing the in-depth shadow work. I just love that we have the dichotomy here of death and rebirth, really, quite honestly, showing up as the final card for you guys. There's something very peaceful in the energy of this card, as it's the way that it feels in my hand. It's like you're finally accepting an ending as a chance for a new beginning here. The World card coming full circle as you do get to this point of taking the leap of faith, finally. Okay, Cancer, really deep reading for you guys this week. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. Also, let me know about the audio. I greatly appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I will see you guys again here next week.